Hello there, my name is Ms.RedNebula, and this is another set of 5 random tips for Planet Zoo. Tip number 1. Certain barriers have flexicolors. This includes the concrete barrier, the steel mesh, the corrugated, and the chain link. To see this, if you create a section of fence, you can select it and come down here to the bottom of the settings here, click on this, and select a color. Now you've got a bright red fence. You can also simply select the color that you want before you start building, and apply it. Start building, and your fence will be whatever color that you chose. Tip number 2. If you've got an object like a door that you'd like to line up with a wall, it's good to turn on Align to Surface. You can also toggle this on and off using the V key. Another related tool is the Position Snap. Normally, if you've got an item that is aligning to a surface, it won't snap to any particular location, so you still have to kind of figure out where exactly you want the thing. But you can turn on Position Snap here, and it will automatically go to the center of a wall, or for certain items that always go together, like these screens and their stands, it will go right where it needs to go on the stand instantaneously. You can also use the shortcut key F to turn this feature on and off. Tip number 3. If you're building a curved barrier, hold down the Z key to lock the end position and change which direction you want the curve to go in. Clicking will confirm it. Tip number 4. By default, barriers and certain other items will have collisions, which means if you try to create terrain around them, it will sort of act like they're in the way of the terrain build. Go to the game's settings and go to the Game tab. You can disable Scenery Collision, Track Collision, and Terrain Collision. I strongly recommend disabling all 3 of these, as it will give you the most creativity while you're building. Now when you build up the terrain, the barrier won't affect it at all. Keep in mind that there's no way to disable collision on certain features such as paths and water. Tip number 5. If changing the terrain leads to a gap underneath your barrier, there's a way to fix this. Select the barrier and turn on the option Flat Top and Editable Bottom. If you do this, it will give you this option to be able to pull the bottom part of the fence down. As soon as you do that, you can cover any parts of the terrain that are now down underneath where the fence used to be. And that's it for this set of 5 tips for Planet Zoo. I hope you found them helpful. Feel free to like or comment, and if you want random updates from my little world of art and gaming, subscribe. If you enjoy what I do and are interested in supporting the channel, check out my Patreon. A big thank you to my current patrons. That's all for now. Bye!